Hey guys, I'm Papa Pete and back with another pickup video. This time, I'm going to try to make it pretty quick and we're going to have just a bunch of console-like things and some other interesting collectibles that I picked up. Anyway, I got some really neat stuff to show you guys and some really great deals too. Anyway, stick around, I can't wait to show you.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
Okay guys, before we get going today I'm drinking something from Garrison Brewing in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And I am drinking Tart from the can Garrison Lemon Drop. Really interesting type of beer, a real sour, I don't know if it's an ale, dry hop tart ale. Lemon flavored. Look at the color on this. Garrison's located at Pier 21 in Halifax. If you haven't heard of that, it's an area where a lot of the immigrants that came to Canada from Europe landed in Canada, right on the waterfront, on the harbor in Halifax, Nova Scotia. It's a real historical spot here in Canada. And Garrison Brewing is right there in the parking lot. I can remember the first time we found it. Mama C and I were down there visiting, just out for a walk, found the place, and they have samples for like $2, so you get like 6 ounces for $2. And we sat there. It was a beautiful summer day and drank quite a few of them. Anyway, it's got a very interesting color, and it's a nice tart beer. Whoa, that's good. Garrison Lemon Drop. Okay, the first thing that I have to show you is something that actually just came from inside the house. It wasn't part of the merger, but MJ is cleaning up a bunch of the stuff that she had in her room, and one thing she found that she's had for quite a few years is, she gave it to me, is a nice yellow Game Boy Color. It works really well. I have a blue one now, but now I got the yellow one as well, and in with it was a copy of Super Mario Land. So, you know, it was just something that she had. She didn't want it anymore, so she gave it to me for safekeeping and put it in the Nintendo room when I get it finished up upstairs. Can't wait to get that done to show you as well sometime. Game Boy Color. Now the next items I got, I was really surprised a couple weeks ago. Mama C and I were up in Fredericton and I was in Bed Bath & Beyond of all places. And I walked in and I saw some things which I had really just decided I didn't want to get because they're not expensive, but I didn't need them for any particular reason. But then I saw them for like $5.25 a piece. And I picked up two of the AT Games Blast, Atari Flashback, and the Legends Flashback. So this one's got Centipede and 19 other games, 20 games in total. And this is a Space Invaders version. I think there was 5 different versions of them. And 5 different versions of them, but they only had these 2 there. I would have picked up all 5. Like I said, $5.25 or something like that they were. It was just crazy how cheap they were. So was I going to get them? No. But am I happy to get them for that price? You're right. I'll check them out sometime. I could play most of the games other ways, but still, hey, nothing better than that. That's awesome to pick up stuff like that for dirt cheap. The next items I picked up are really kind of interesting. I picked them up a while back at one of my favorite places I've talked about many a times in Moncton, New Brunswick, Spin It Records. I was in there one day, and I don't know if I've actually showed you any clips from the vinyl room that they have, but I was in there, and that's the same place where their arcade is and such. I know I've shown some videos of that. I'll lay one in over here, but I don't think I have any real good clips of this. Anyway, I was walking around the vinyl room, and up above some of the records was this marquee. It was an arcade marquee. How much was it? I think it was $25, and I picked up Mania Challenge. I had never had anything like this. I thought, what am I going to do with that? But for $25, I couldn't resist it. I love this game. Now, the games had different names. It's been called Mat Mania, Mania Challenge. There's more than that. I can't even tell you all the different names that it's had. But at the end of the day, I can remember there was the Insane Warrior was the big bad guy you fought right off the get-go, I think it was. And it was just such a fun arcade game. I love playing it on Meme now still. So when I saw this there, I thought, what a great price. And then about 10 minutes later, I was looking around and I didn't even realize it. But if you looked up in the rafters, way up high on the walls, they had these things lined around all the walls. There had to have been about 25 different ones there for sale. All kinds of different prices. So I knew I wanted this one because I love that game so much. But I also picked up Defender. And it doesn't get any better than Defender. And it wasn't real expensive. I think 20 bucks for this one, 25 for this. There were some there that I'd really like to have, like Donkey Kong. I don't think there were Space Invaders there, but Donkey Kong one was there, but it was like 100 bucks. But when I get things put together in one of the game rooms, these definitely have to go up on the wall somewhere. They're just beautiful. Defender Mania Challenge. Now, like I said, I'm going to make this a quick pickup video, so I've only got one more thing to show you. But it's a pretty important thing, really. I got the day after they come out, Sega Genesis Mini. I haven't even opened it yet because I wanted to show it to you guys first. I can't wait to take it out, hook it up, and play some of the games. If you haven't seen the video that I made where I picked 5 or 6 games, actually there's a few more than that, but a few games that I thought should be added to the Mini. This is about when 20 of the 42 names have been released. Go back and take a look. I'll put a link to it right up in here. But of all those games that I named, I think there's only one, Alicia Dragoon, that actually made the list. But that being said, it's amazing. 42 games on this system. All the reviews are very good. They've already hacked it, I think, by now. By the time you see this, it'll be hacked. It'll be able to put not only the rest of the Genesis games on there, but you'll also be able to put on SNES, other games as well, like other systems. Not that I particularly want to. I think I might stick with a Retro Pi to do that. As a matter of fact, you may remember I just recently bought the Mega Pi case and the Retro Pi to make a Genesis Mini. Well, I'm probably going to leave my Sega Genesis Mini, if not right in the box. I'm going to take it out, and I'm just going to use it as is. I can add other things to the other systems to try to play them. But in the meantime, I was just so happy to add this quality product. I'm glad that Sega got away from AT games. So many great selections to play on this. All the Golden Axe games, Phantasy Star, Streets of Rage 2. Oh, that's one of my favorites, Streets of Rage 2. Space Harrier 2, Sonic the Hedgehog. It just doesn't get any better than that. September 19th, I think it came out. September 19th, 2019. Man, 9/19/19. Absolutely awesome. So happy to add this to my collection. Well, guys, I said I was going to make a quick video, so I'm going to stick to my words. What a great bunch of stuff to pick up for the collection, whether it's these plug-and-play games here for the old AT games. You know, I wouldn't have bought them probably for full price, but if they're a bargain like these ones were, I'll take them any day of the week. Sega Genesis Mini, it doesn't get any better than that. And of course, my daughter gave me a Game Boy Color original from way back when. What a great bunch of pickups. Anyway, guys, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time when I get some more pickups. Take care.
Papa P, the old ass gamer. Papa P, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of...
You're watching Papa P, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?